I got a nice cool tall boy tasting just right. A moonlit slow kiss lasting all night. Sipping something strong till we laugh or we fight. So throw up your hands if you like what I like. Throw up your hands.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I told you earlier in my yesterday's video that we are in Langenburg, Saskatchewan. I remember from a long time ago that a subscriber of mine told me that they have very good sausages in this town. Now I know where they are. You want to guess what? We got us some sausages. Well, we got us one. And I'm not saying that this is a small size, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it is a summer sausage. Yeah, made in the store. Alright. A little pricey, 37 bucks for this one, but there you can see the name. I have not tried it yet. We're gonna wait. The hard part is gonna figure out how we're gonna get it in the fridge. But hey, we'll do somehow. If we gotta cut it up, we gotta cut it up, but we'll figure it out. But anyways, we gotta get on going down the road here in a minute, so let's get to it. As you guys can see, we are back on the road again. And we've been on the road for a good while already. Yes, we have. Matter of fact, speaking, we're actually only about a little bit over a half an hour away from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Yeah, there's a lot of birds up here in the air. I don't know if the GoPro shows it or not, but yeah, they're kind of circling around. I don't know what they're looking for, but yeah, it got quite cold overnight again. It was like -4 again overnight or something like that, -5. That's below freezing, so everything looks like it's got a really thin layer of ice on the lakes and stuff like that. So yeah, it feels like it's gotten windy again, but I can't blame that because there's no trees to stop the wind out here. There really ain't. All you see is empty fields over here. Nothing really interesting over here to show you guys, but I figured I gotta make a video anyways, regardless. Here I am coming into Saskatoon to scratch me one. Yeah. I think we're gonna go through town and go to the other side of town. I'm thinking about making me a little quick pit stop there. Haven't stopped at all since I've been cruising today, and I've been going for 4 hours straight. So it's time for us to make us a little pit stop,
for 11 kilometers.
Go for a little walk, use their man's room and all that good stuff, take care of business as we like to say. But it is starting to look kind of moggy up ahead of us there. And I got a phone call from JP from Calgary earlier, and he was talking about they're supposed to be getting rain there for the next couple of days, so I guess that's what that mugginess is all about up the head of there. So might be getting some rain there in the very near future. I hope that's not the case. I've been driving in rain here forever for the last couple of weeks, so oh well, if it does, it's nothing I can do about it, right? Just gonna have to live with it. Haven't really stepped out at all today, so we'll see how the wind and everything is up here. It's kind of hard to get out and fly my drone in Canada nowadays because of the new laws that we have now in Canada, so don't know how much of flying I'll be able to do anymore here in Canada. So I apologize if I can't really fly too much up here in Canada. It's because of the new laws. We gotta be super careful on where we fly nowadays, because otherwise we could get ourselves in trouble. It's the last thing I want to do is get myself in trouble, so we're just gonna be careful and not fly too much, I guess. And if we do, we gotta be super cautious on where we fly, I guess. But anyways, we'll make our way through here, and haven't quite decided if I'm gonna go through the Flying J or if I'm gonna go to the Husky yet, eh? I gotta go to either one of them, right? We'll make that decision, I guess, when we get closer. Alright guys, we are now in Alberta. Yes, indeed we are. And it's looking like it's kind of raining over there, some spots, but I can't say for sure, right? But we got some good news. We got us a reload already. And I also talked to the customer where I delivered this load to. I was going to ask him if I could stay there for the night, but I figured I'll ask him first, you know, is it first come first serve and all that. And he said, yeah, they're open 24/7, so you can come here any time, and usually you guys just drop the trailer here. And I said, oh, that's great. So I arranged that I could come in there tonight, drop my trailer there. I'll have a couple of hours left on the logbook. I can even start heading towards my reload. Pick up my reload there tomorrow, and then go from there. We're going to be picking up a load there, going to Saskatoon. Where we're going to be picking up a load is in Lethbridge, Alberta, which is about 5.5 hour drive from Edmonton, further south. So it's quite a drive, but hey, that's what it's all about, making miles, right? And that's empty miles, and I get paid whether I'm running empty or loaded. I get paid the same thing. So that's very good, very nice. Yep, that is for sure. The total is 1,140 kilometers. So that's a good run. I like it. Supposed to be there Wednesday between 8 a.m. and 12 p.m. So it gives us a couple of hours window there. So hey, I won't complain about that. I love it. At least I know what I'm doing. They keep me busy. That's what it's all about out here in trucking, right? Yep, I believe so it is. Here we are coming into Edmonton. Looks like that almost all of the construction is done now that they have done here over the last couple of years. It almost looks like that way anyways. Yeah, all of this is brand new. This is brand new highway up here. As you can see, they've done a lot of work up here. I mean, this is old, but a lot of these areas have been redone, and I think they built a new ramp and everything to go on to that 216 bypass. And this bridge has been here like this for a while, but now we got the river going around Edmonton over here a little bit. Well, I don't know if it actually goes all the way around, but it goes, you know, on this side of Edmonton anyways. Well, yeah, we're only got 14 kilometers to go, and then we'll be at our delivery place. Yeah, that's right. We'll be there at 6 o'clock. I told the guy probably 6:30, 7 o'clock earlier, but looks like we're going to be there early, because I didn't know if I was going to, you know, stop somewhere more often yet and all that, right? And I wanted to give him a little bit of time so that way, you know, it leaves me a little leeway, right? But yeah, it looks like right around 6 o'clock we'll be there tonight. So that's awesome news. Only thing is we got to go through town a little bit yet.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
Yeah, there is a little bit lower speed limit, that's for sure. It's been kind of, we got a little bit of a rain shower here earlier, and now that's disappeared again. Well, yeah, welcome to Edmonton. It's been a good while since I've been up here. It really has. It's been a very long time actually. I'm sure it's probably a little different for you guys. You know, instead of seeing the same sort of area that I've been driving in for the last several months, right? So it'll be a little different scenery for you guys, although there isn't much scenery up here. It really isn't. But anyways, we'll go make our delivery and go from there. Alrighty guys, we have just gotten our trailer delivered. And now we picked up an empty. The customer had an empty trailer over there, so we were able to just pick up an empty over there. Now we're making our way down towards Calgary. Hammer down towards there. Yes, indeed. I don't know how far we will actually get tonight, but we will give it our good shot, right? We'll see how far we can make it. Another thing is too, we gotta find out where we can actually find parking too, right? That's the next thing. And yep, I was gonna try and meet up with JP in Calgary, but it doesn't look like that's gonna pan out to meet up there tomorrow morning, because he's got an appointment that he's got to go to, and I can't really stick around over there because I got to go pick up a different load too, right? And it's not in Calgary, it's in Lethbridge, Alberta here, so I can't waste my time over there either, right? But anyways, we'll make our way towards Calgary. I know it's kind of dark in here, guys, but we made it to a rest area just before Calgary. And I found something kind of interesting. I don't know how good this is going to be able to be visible, but I don't know if you can actually read that. It says this map is a topographic description of the province of Alberta. So if you can see, I don't know if the camera is actually going to pick that up, but it actually shows the waves the way the earth is, and this is the mountains ridge alongside here that you will see when you go through British Columbia. I actually see Banff over there. There's Jasper way over there. Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's quite interesting. Calgary is right about there, and it says right where we are. Edmonton is way up there. That's how big this map is. Wow, that's quite interesting. I'm really hoping that the GoPro is actually going to show it, but I don't know if you can actually see it, but you see the waves, the way the earth is on the map here and everything. I really hope it shows that, but anyways, we're done for today. We worked super hard. We had 12 hours and 48 minutes in the book today of driving time. We had 13 hours and 27 minutes, I believe, of on duty. So yeah, it was a tough day today. I had like 12 minutes left when I pulled into the rest area to drive. So we're done. Hope you liked today's vlog. If you did, give me a big thumbs up, share the video, and leave a comment down below. If you're new to our channel, would love to have you on board by hitting the subscribe button. So with that being said, we'll see you tomorrow.
It's time to get going. It's time to move on. Put this behind.